And I should be live any second now. Let's see. Ah, Well, it looks like it's going well. Hope everybody can hear me okay. Good afternoon. 5:30 in the afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you all had a fantastic week. Um, Mine was in a absolutely gorgeous place, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I had a lot of fun. The vacation was good. Let's just say that. So yeah, I took a lot of walks in early morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, till about what 7 o'clock on the beach, and a ton of uh, just evening walks. It was fantastic. I properly so yeah, that was my week. Hope everybody had a fantastic week so far. And yeah, so I'll jump into one or two things quickly just before we really get started. I um, I had the absolute pleasure of taking this little guy with me, and yeah, it was fantastic. What was it already dead? I was watching a V episode on it. Yeah, there you go. I was watching a V episode on it. This to me is staggering. The fact that you can watch an episode of something on your iPod Classic. I've never seen it. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I I plan on downloading more and more stuff on it. It's just a lot of fun. I don't think a lot of people. Well, I definitely didn't know this, but you can watch videos on this. Uh, let's just pause that. Here we go. But yeah, you can watch video on this. So I went and I bought a couple of series and so on iTunes and or whatever it's called now, TV Plus or something, Apple TV Plus. So you buy it, you download it on your iPod, and you can watch it. To me, this was amazing. But in the mornings while on vacation, I would go walk along the beach with this little guy, no phone, no nothing with me. I would walk a mile or two out and back in, and my wife would eventually come down, bring me a cup of coffee, and we would sit on the beach and enjoy the beach before it really gets busy. So, but yeah, this little guy, I was listening to a ton of music, Fields of Nephilim, Emin Amareth. There were a bunch of bands I listened to, and I properly enjoyed it. So yeah, I also watched one or two episodes of V on this while I was away. Now I did cover the back because this is still virtually brand new. There is no scratches on it, and to be honest, I want to prevent any scratches. Um, yeah, I want to look after this little guy, so that's why I did this. But it was kind of a decision between, do I take the fifth gen with, or do I take the seventh gen? And I think the reason why I took the seventh gen really was, to be honest, I was a little bit scared that it would. Um, I recently replaced the hard drive with a flash module on this guy, and I also replaced the battery recently. So I really want to keep it in its cradle and just play it inside the house, use it inside the house. To be honest, I'm spectacularly nervous to even take it out of the cradle. I mean, I do take it out of the cradle, but to take it out of the cradle and take it anywhere, I wasn't going to risk it. The thing is, personal to me. Every dings and bumps and nicks on it is dings and bumps and nicks that I put on the little iPod, so I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is really a spectacular place. Just beautiful. Beaches are beautiful, really well maintained. The ocean was lovely. I went in around 5 o'clock in the evening, thought it was lovely. Nearly lost my phone in waters, and yeah, it was great overall. It was a fantastic experience. I would, to be honest, recommend it if you can go. I would seriously recommend it. I did tell the missus that yeah, the next one I think we need to do Florida. There are a couple of places that we need to do in Florida rather than going back to Myrtle Beach. But anyways, that's besides the point. So last night's live session was a little bit of a disaster. My apologies for that. It was entirely my fault. I can't blame anybody other than myself for it. What had happened was really basic. I was trying out my Chromebook. I really wanted to go live from that area. It's like a little pocket. I have a bathroom on the one side and my little office on the other side. And I wanted to. It's like the end of the corridor. In fact, I was thinking of closing that little section up and to like a old style phone booth type area. So you have a little high chair, little desk, small, a dedicated phone area. But my wife said, nah, it's not exactly what you wanted to do. So I left it as is. And yeah, I think it has a lot of potential to go live going forward. But but that was it. So I really wanted to try that. Haven, go upstairs for daddy, please. Go upstairs for daddy, please. Yes, it's upstairs. Sorry about that. My little Haven walked in. She was looking for something she had. My apologies for that. So, but yeah, to go live from there, I really want to try it. I think it would be fantastic area just to go live. So, but yeah, we'll get there. I ordered a new camera for it for over there. Um, I really want to mount it to the wall with a dedicated light and so on. And yeah, that's really that part of the part of the live area that I want to build. With those nice, I don't know, what do you call those windows? The little doors with the windows in it. Forget what it's called, but anyways, those doors. I really want to do that in that area. We'll get there one day. And yeah, so that's that portion. And then what I've also been doing is I've been house cleaning with a lot of the, Windows computers that we have in the house, laptops and so on. In 2025, I think it's October 14th, they're going dead in any case. So anything that's about to be unsupported with Windows or anything for that matter, I'm not selling it, been giving away. And my son, my younger son, he has some friends who do not have computers, so I've been giving some stuff away and getting rid of some stuff and so on. And yeah, that was taking care of it. So I'm moving stuff about. And then there's one computer that I'm keeping. I've got a gaming computer, which is spectacular. It has a ton of RGB in it. It's really, really a fantastic computer. So that computer, I want to take and upload Linux Mint on it. And Linux Mint is one of these rather amazing operating systems that I kind of found them kind of finding my way into. So I have a MacBook, a 2008 MacBook. It's not the Pro. Be specific. So I have this original MacBook, and I uploaded Linux Mint on it, and it worked fantastic. So I no longer have anything to do with Mac OS on that MacBook. It's purely Linux Mint on it, and it works fantastic. There were a couple of things that I had to do which were interesting, shall I say. So the first thing that I had to do was create off of a Windows computer. I had to create a bootable Mint operating system drive, flash drive. That I did, and it was fine. I installed it, no problems whatsoever. After that was done, I then had to plug it in, cable plug it in, because the AirPod card that it has in it is too old for drivers. So I had to download drivers. But after that, it's been speedy. It's been fun. And the games that are on there, on the Mint operating system, I thought were brilliant. I probably enjoyed, what was it? It was, I think Quake 1 and 2. It's got to be from the early 2000s. My goodness. Brings back memories. So Quake 1 and 2 I've got there. And then I also have, there's another game, but also first-person shooter. It is properly fun. So I'm enjoying it a little bit. I'm trying it out. I have a couple of mates that comes around, and I want to kind of recreate those early days of network games and so on, even though it's so much easier nowadays. But I kind of want to recreate some of it a little bit. So yeah, that's my mission. But the point that I'm making with the unsupported hardware, with some of the Windows PCs going out of fashion in, what's it, less than 2 years, those, I want to take care of it. I want to either give those computers away, or really upload Linux Mint on it, get used to it, because it is different. You have to kind of get used to it. So it should be fun. Let's just say that. Okay. So I think, well, those were the main talking points that I had planned for today. Otherwise, I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. Hoping for a peaceful weekend, or peaceful week, I apologize, ahead, and the rest of the weekend being peaceful. But yeah, it's really what I had planned. So if anybody has anything else, if nobody has anything else, I'll call it at this stage. I'll thank you guys for joining. There were a couple of people that joined. I think the most I saw were 4 or 5, which is obviously doing what it's supposed to do. So that's fantastic. So I want to say thank you so much for joining. And I'll wrap this video up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would ask you to please consider subscribing. A lot of fun on these on this channel. It's really about, we're talking mainly music players. I just repaired a iPod Classic, so I'm busy preparing a video for it. I'm also preparing 2 other things. So the MacBook that I just converted from macOS to Mint, Linux Mint, I am in the process of making a video on that. That's one that I will be putting out this week. And then the second one that I'll also put out is so this iPod Classic I repaired recently, and I'm going to repair another one that I bought. So I want to create the ultimate, in my opinion, the ultimate iPod Classic 5th gen. I'm not sure whether it will be the ultimate, but I'm going to try and make it the ultimate. I think there are a lot of people that made some pretty amazing things. I think the support for these are just phenomenal out there. Like the fact that you can still buy parts for these, and the fact that you can still buy, well, not just buy parts, but get so much information off of YouTube. Like there's a video about every single thing, and I have watched many of those videos. So yeah, that's the plan for this week. So 2 videos, long format videos coming out. The first one being the MacBook that I updated to Mint, and the second one would be this one. So expect 2 long format videos. And yeah, we'll probably still continue doing the daily shorts. I must be honest, everybody said to get to 100 subscribers, it's a ton of work. I didn't find it work. And then people said, well, that's your first 100. Wait until you get to your second 100. I didn't find that really taxing either. It's been fun. YouTube's been fun, in my opinion, more than anything else. I think the community is brilliant. I think the people are mostly generous and kind in their comments. Every now and then somebody will give a weird comment, and I'll just, it's fine. But for the most part, the people are great. The experience is great. And I think if you put your face out there on line, then you've got to be open to all forms of comment. And I'm just grateful that people have been respectful thus far. So anyways, so I'm going to call it for now. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are fantastic. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.